The British Columbia School Board is teaching the children in school very, very perverse and disgusting things, and then telling kids not to tell their parents about it, and then lying to parents when parents confront them. Why is that happening?
It's happening because this is the rage. Everybody wants to promote sexual deviancy and any form of sex that's not normative. I don't know how this entered into the schools. It's a mystery to me as a teacher. All I know is that there's nothing I can do about it, or I'm going to get in trouble. I had a student who told me he wanted to go by a name that was different than that which was on the attendance list, and I said no problem. And then I heard from his parents or her parents, depending on how one wants to play this, and that they didn't want me to call the child by any other name. And so I spoke to my administration, and they just want teachers completely out of it, except for keeping things behind parents' backs. So do what the student has asked you to do. Don't say anything to the parents, and if necessary, refer the parent to us. So it's come absolutely shocking, because it's really fairly extreme stuff. There's books with images of all different types of foreplay, masturbation, cunnilingus. Like, it's just unbelievable that this is in schools, including right down to kindergarten, because you're going to talk about homosexuality, then the kids are going to ask, well, what's homosexuality? And then the teacher says, well, here are my resources, because there are all sorts of resources are being provided for teachers from kindergarten up. And I think they're all X-rated. So it's really an incredible thing, because 5 years ago, nobody would ever imagine this would happen. So it's a very recent intellectual or ideological capture of schools. And it's something that is really hard to resist, because it's though the governments have given carte blanche to people with the most extreme sexual fantasies or exhibitionism, a place in schools. That I've seen a number of schools where I live have brought in drag queens to read to kids. And that obviously leads to the drag queen with improper sexual devices and parts, and one thing after another. This is hardly what one wants to see kids contemplating when they're in grade 2.